multiple times before, and in March of 2008,
maybe I should have put it higher. I'm stupid. Now I want to see all the money I'm collecting. Damn it.
Disappeared on the call-out trail, and now 15 years later,
we
still don't know what happened. And as much as it pains me to say this, I'm not sure if we ever will, because the police in Kauai don't really seem very interested in finding him, and also because the call-out trail is cursed. His disappearance is far from the only baffling, tragic, or even downright evil thing to have occurred on it. This is the story the adventurous Hawaiian lifestyle. Due to this, it's no surprise that he decided to hike the infamous call-out trail on the northern shore of the island. In fact, he had actually hiked it multiple times before, and in March of 2008, he would hike it for the last time. Jesse?
I could, but I don't want every ironfoot with a bow scaring away the game. Bring me 3 deer antlers to prove your skills, and I might just have a story for you.
A worthy challenge. I'll see you soon.
Okay. Ooh, look, she's a woody. Slacklining.
And now, 15 years later, we still don't know.
Have you designed any new tattoos?
And as much as it pains me to say this, I'm not sure if we ever will, because the shore of the island. In fact, he had actually hiked it multiple times.
Oh, fuck me. I want to get a tattoo on my tit, right in my nipple. I want to get like a sun around my nipple. So my nipples are the sun, and the other one's the moon. Yep. Oh my god, here's blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Honestly, no, I'm not really digging any of this. I could probably change your hair. No, I really don't care about the looks, so fuck this.
Something else?
See you later, son.
Sure.
Wow, that was it. I just needed to check out tattoos and hairstyles. Wow. Like, I know Vikings did that, like, because they were super clean and super groomed. But do they really have to throw it in the game like that? Okay, what do I do now? To face full stir of Father's fury, wow.
Times before, and in March of 2008, he would hike it for the last time. Jesse Glenn Pinegar disappeared on the call-out trail.
Go.
And now, 15 years later,
oh, fuck me.
we still don't know what happened. And as much as it pains me to say this, I'm not sure if we ever will, because the police in Kauai don't really seem very interested in finding him, and also because the call-out trail is cursed. His disappearance is far from the only baffling, tragic, or even downright evil thing to have occurred on it. This is the story of Jesse Glenn Pinegar and the curse of the call-out trail. Before we get into the story, I just want to thank Babbel for sponsoring this video. They're a brand new sponsor for the channel, and I'm very excited to have them aboard. Babbel is one of the top language learning apps in the world, and its lessons are designed to teach you how to have real-world, practical conversations.
Maybe I guess I could go a little bit more this way.
So when Babbel first reached out to me, I was like, there's no way that I can work with them, because I know
should have brought a snowboard.
About any foreign language at all. But they assured me that not only is that okay, but it's actually a great thing, because Babbel has lessons for every level.
Oh my god, fuck Babbel.
Production of this video.
Wow. Wow, bruh.
said that I'm not sure if Jesse Kleingart's disappearance will ever be solved, and I really, really hope that I'm wrong about that. In fact, I'm even holding out a sliver of hope that maybe someone who watches this video might have some sort of information or experience that could help solve the case. But with that said, it's going to be a tough one because the Call Out Trail is a beast, and I feel confident saying that because just a few weeks ago, I hiked it myself. Just started the Call Out Trail. They say it's one of the most dangerous trails in the country. I don't know. We're gonna find out. In January of 2008, 22-year-old Jesse Glenn Heingart flew by himself from his home in Orem, Utah to the Hawaiian island of Kauai. He rented an apartment there and he planned to stay for a few months to spend lots of time adventuring around the island. This is what he told his family, who he stayed in pretty regular contact with via cell phone while he was there. One of the trails he planned to hike was the Call Out Trail, which is a 22-mile outback route along the remote Hawaiian coast. The Call Out Trail is pretty well known as being one of the most beautiful and also one of the most dangerous hikes in all of the United States. According to his sisters, he stayed in pretty regular contact with via cell phone while he was there. One of the trails he planned to hike was the Call Out Trail, which is a 22-mile outback route along the remote Hawaiian coast. The Call Out Trail is pretty well known as being one of the most beautiful and also one of the most dangerous hikes in all of the United States.
I feel like I got dog hairs all in my nose.
According to his sister Nikki, Jesse Heingart had hiked the Call Out Trail multiple times during his stay in Kauai. He was also known to be a pretty experienced hiker
What is
and
that?
camper. So with all that in mind, you wouldn't think that you would be particularly vulnerable to something bad happening.
Swing and a miss.
By March of 2008, a few months after he had moved, Heingart
Oh, that's cool. You can mine ore.
trip back home to Utah
That's
for a
badass.
event, and he wanted to do one last hike of the Call Out Trail before he left. He explained this to his family over the phone on March 24th, 2008. Unfortunately, that would be the last time that he was ever heard. Once his family realized that something was wrong and he tripped back home to Utah for a family event and he wanted to do one last hike of the Call Out Trail before he left. He explained this to his family over the phone on March 24th, 2008. Unfortunately, that would be the last time that he was ever heard. Once his family realized that something was wrong and that they hadn't heard from him for a little bit after he was supposed to be back from the hike, his father flew to Kauai to search for his son. He put up flyers offering a $5,000 reward for any information about what happened to Jesse. He searched his apartment and found
Can I beat up this rock?
out of the ordinary. Everything seemed to be fine. Nothing was suspicious. It really did look like Jesse had made good on his word to go and hike the Call Out Trail one more time before returning home. It really did look like he had simply just disappeared out there. And interestingly enough,
Oh,
Jesse
I killed the bird.
was not the first person.
Oh my god, that's sick.
On January 23rd,
Oh, okay, reload your axe, man. Reload it. You gotta.
Bradford turned to the Hawaiian island of Maui for a vacation and checked himself into a hotel. The next day, his rental car was found abandoned in the hotel parking lot, and bizarrely enough, several of his personal items were found at the bottom of the hotel pool. It appears that for some unknown reason, Turek changed his mind and left Maui for a different Hawaiian island, the island of Kauai.
I can't climb up that.
January 25th, rented another car and drove to KA Beach.
Yeah, no, I don't want to climb that up.
The
No.
exact spot where the Call Out Trail also starts. His rental car was discovered on January 23rd, 2004. 28-year-old Ohio native Bradford Turek flew to the Hawaiian island of Maui for a vacation and checked himself into a hotel. The next day, his rental car was found abandoned in the hotel parking lot, and bizarrely enough, several of his personal items were found at the bottom of the hotel pool. It appears that for some unknown reason,
Ooh, it's a
Turek
glacier.
changed his mind and left Maui
Where are your skis,
for
girl?
a different Hawaiian island.
Oh, it's not a glacier, it's just.
Kauai.
Oh.
He flew to Kauai on January 25th.
Looked all hard,
rented another
like
car,
ice.
and drove to KA Beach, which in 2004, 28-year-old Ohio native Bradford Turek flew to the Hawaiian island of Maui for a
I mean, what's a
vacation
person
and checked
from
himself
Ohio
into
doing on the
next
most
day, his
dangerous
rental car
hike?
was found abandoned in the hotel
Guys don't even have trails out there, bro. Just kidding, I don't know. I've never been to Ohio. I hear Ohio's actually pretty nice. Like, it's kind of like a hidden gem now, where people like to kind of go out there and live now. Is it Cleveland, Ohio? Yeah, I think it was Cleveland, Ohio. They're like, yeah, no, people talk shit about it. But no, it's freaking nice. I'm gonna have to check it out.
His rental car was discovered at Cade. It really did look like he had simply just disappeared out there. And interestingly enough, Jesse Pine...
She is greeted.
Oh, damn, she cute, dude. It's a sexy cougar.
Great Odin, great Freya, I give you thanks for your gift of saving. She gives thanks and she is blessed. Eivor, it has been some time. What brings you so far to see me? I have come for your advice on a private matter. Come. Is your mother well? Her mind is a jumble. She speaks to spirits. I fear her final winter has come, but she has me. Now, let her speak to your needs. I have had a vision. A powerful vision. It may have been my battle lust, or a delirium caused by the cold, but... Describe it for me. After 17 years, I saw my father's axe again. And when I touched it, the vision came on fast. There was a wolf, howling and fierce. And then a figure. A graybeard in a cloak. With a single eye. He bid me follow him. Ah, the High One. He calls to you. Perhaps he needs to speak with you. Deliver a message. Only through Satyr will you see more clearly and unravel the threads that sit tangled upon your mind. This will not take long.
Oh, it's gonna take long. I already know. What do you brew? Ooh, yeah.
An elixir to loosen your hurry and unwind your thoughts. You will enter a waking sleep and journey to the world of dreams. It may confuse or disorient you, but you must take note of all you see. Drink. If you seek truth.
Dude, it's ayahuasca. Shit. See, that's proof. That's proof the Vikings were in the Americas before Cristobal Columbus. Even the Asians. Because I believe the Asians were in America. I believe all kinds of people were in the Americas before we actually think. Giants, for sure. Yeah, they were here.
I saw nothing, Vulcan. Felt nothing.
Oh, wait. What am I supposed to do? Loot. Take all her potions. Take all her ayahuasca, dude. She having DMT? Peyote? The hell, lady? What kind of witch doctor are you? You don't even got the main drugs. Blah, blah. Hussage. Hussage. Sweet Jean Pan. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm disoriented.
Sigurd, brother, when did you arrive?
Oh my god, I gotta follow the wolf man. I'm a ducky. I need to start sleeping more. I didn't sleep till like 2 in the morning yesterday. And I still woke up at like fucking 6. Hello, lady. Hello. Where's your bathroom? I got to puke. Okay. What are you drawing? Oh no, she's making a carpet. That's cool. That's old school. Let's see. How does that look? Yo, bro, you got some skill, bro. Hey, yo, bro. Hey, yo, bro. Hey, yo, bro. How are these candles lit with all this wind and snow? I don't want to get my boots wet. Shit, I just got them yesterday from the outlets. Just jump on top of her. Assassinate her. I don't think she's doing a good job. Hello? Move out of the way, bitch. I want to see your art. What is this? What is this? I want to help. Teach me what you're doing. I want to do this. I want to be a master at rug making. She's like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. You're having a vision. Oh, wasn't I supposed to follow that guy with the wolf? I'm sure he's long gone now. He's like, where the fuck did this bitch go? Did she stay making those rugs? Oh, there's a wolf. I want to be the best rug maker in all of Valhalla.
Brother! What is this?
Que fais-tu?
Que fais-tu?
Que fais-tu? Sigurd! Oh, it's just like the Titanic scene. Oh, nice. Someone is probably missing that. Like, Mom, I can't find my hand. Can you help me?
What is it? What is happening?
Have you checked on top of the hill next to that lady who's having that weird vision over there about her brother? No. Damn, I think I did leave it there. Fuck. Oh, yep, that was DMT. Well, he took DMT, he got blasted off into a wolf. Wolfy wolf.
Steady, Eivor. It is Valka. I am here.
God, I thought What was that?
Tell me everything.
Well, I was making a rug, but this bitch was like, get out of here, you're having a vision. So she wouldn't let me make the rug, dude. What the hell? Oh, the wolf beckoned. Aiden and Norma were there. Odin's hall opened to me.
I saw Odin and the Nornir spitting their threats of fate. They were watching me.
Oh, there were the threats. I thought it was a rug.
They were showing you the way forward. Your life. Your path.
Well, I'll be the best fate threader in the fucking Valhalla.
And the wolf was eager for my attention, as if it were beckoning me to follow.
Sure, it's a wolf. It sounds like a German Shepherd.
Fated to carry its mark for life. In this case, it might represent your ambition or your fear.
Okay, that's
Saw
one.
the gates to Odin's hall slain champions. They opened for me.
Shades of Valhalla, for which you are destined.
I do not know what else to say. My memories are faint, hazy.
Did you reach the summit of this mountain?
I did, yes. Sigurd was there, wounded, in pain. His fighting arm was missing. Then the wolf reappeared, the size of a dragon, twisted and terrible. It fixed its eyes on me and struck. Then I woke.
The gods favor you, Eivor. They always have. You will have your glory, and you will earn your place in Valhalla. But these portents carry a darker truth. The missing arm, the trail of blood, the beast. You will betray your brother, Sigurd. That is the meaning of your vision.
That cannot be right. I would never betray Sigurd. He's my brother, my family.
The Nornir have spoken, and this is their message.
No, this is wrong. Or you misunderstand. That cannot be right.
You will betray Sigurd.
Odin fought against his fate. It can be done.
Ooh, cool. Nice chatting with you. Oh, I'm back. No, I wanted to discover that mountain more. Now where the fuck do I go? What is that? 2 skill points. Wow. Oh my god. Oh. It's a good thing I'm a hunter. What'd this bitch say? Get her antlers. Get the antlers too, because you needed antlers for that dumb chick. You're not gonna get the meat? Can I carry the body at least? No? Wow. What a waste of meat. Oh god, there's another one. Damn, that one's quick. Dude, crouch. You can't crouch? Kill a bird. Actually, no. Fuck birds. They deserve to live. They deserve to endure all this suffering
Eingar
and
was
shit.
not the first person to have disappeared on the call-out. On January 23rd, 2004, 28-year-old Ohio native Bradford Turek moved to the
Maybe I should follow
island
Joe.
of Maui for a vacation and checked himself into a hotel. The next day, the rental car was found abandoned in the hotel parking lot, and bizarrely enough, several of his personal items were found at the bottom of the hotel. It appears that for some unknown reason, Turek changed his mind and left Maui for a different Hawaiian island, the island of Kauai. He flew to Kauai on January 25th, rented another car, and drove to KA Beach, which happens to be the exact spot
Wake
where
up,
the
or you'll
call-out
be cast
trail
into the wild.
starts.
Took his money. Oh, here's a poor
His rental
motherfucker that
car
had one silver.
rental car was found abandoned in the hotel parking lot, and bizarrely enough, several of his personal items were found at the bottom of the hotel pool. It appears that for some unknown reason, Turek changed his mind and left Maui for a different. And bizarrely enough, several of his personal items were found at the bottom of the hotel pool. It appears that for some unknown reason, Turek changed his mind and left Maui for a different Hawaiian island, the island of Kauai. He flew to Kauai, his rental car was found.
Ivan, wake up! You're headed for the edge!
Is he going to ride the rope slide?
Five silver. Dude, that barrel is richer than you, bro. Ball of yarn. Whoa, dude. Now I can fucking weave the whatever it's called. How do you zip line? Oh. I can weave the fabrics of time now, brother.
Ivan, calm down. You were asleep.
No! I was flying through the air!
In your sleep. A harsh awakening, true. But at least you live. Have you always taken these dream walks?
Since my posting. When I am in bed, I worry about ways we could be attacked. When I'm on watch, I cannot stay awake.
Only a fool stays awake all night worrying. You're tired when you get up and the problem is still not solved.
You speak with the wisdom of Odin. I will
Anyone speaks to the wisdom of Odin. To a sleeping guy.
Sleep when in your bed. But now, report back before you're labeled a deserter. Go.
Did you just jump off the... Oh. Well, I'm already up here. What the fuck's up here? It's spring! Spring has fallen.
Found abandoned
There's more berries.
parking lot, and bizarrely enough, several of his personal items found at the bottom of the hotel. It appears that for some unknown reason, Turek changed his mind and left Maui for a different Hawaiian island, the island of Kauai. He flew to Kauai on January 25th, rented another car, and drove to KA Beach, which happens to be the exact spot where the Call-Out Trail also starts. His rental car was discovered at KA Beach 2 days after he rented it, and we know for a fact that he was never seen or heard from again. But beyond that, a lot of the details of his disappearance seem pretty questionable in my judgment, so take the rest of this part of the story with a pretty big risk. It's speculated that Turek hiked in on the Call-Out Trail about 2 miles until he reached Hanakabiai Stream, which is the first of 3 major river crossings on the Call-Out, but that he was never seen or heard from again. But beyond that, a lot of the details of his disappearance seem pretty questionable in my judgment, so take the rest of it, which happens to be the exact spot where the Call-Out Trail starts. His rental car was discovered at KA Beach 2 days after he rented it, and we know for a fact that he was never seen or heard from again. But beyond that, a lot of the details of his disappearance seem
No, 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 no! Oh my god.
So take the rest of
How do you
part of the story
climb?
with a
Or
pretty
climb
big risk.
down?
It's speculated that Turek hiked in on the Call-Out Trail about 2 miles until
Because you
he
just
reached
jumped down.
Hanakabiai Stream, which is the first of 3 major river crossings on the Call-Out Trail. A t-shirt from Duke University was found submerged in the stream, and so it's possible that this shirt belonged to Turek. However, I do want to be clear, this t-shirt was never conclusively linked to him, and his family apparently doesn't necessarily believe it was his. They also found his initials carved into a trophy that he was never seen or heard from again. But beyond, he flew to Kauai on January 25th, rented another car, and drove to KA Beach, which happens to be the exact spot where the Call-Out Trail also starts. His rental car was discovered at KA Beach a few days after he rented it, and we know for a fact that he was never seen or heard from again. But beyond that, a lot of the details of his disappearance seem pretty questionable in my judgment, so take the rest of this part of the story with a pretty big grain of salt. It's speculated that Turek hiked in on the Call-Out Trail about 2 miles until he reached Hanakabiai Stream, which is the first of 3 major river crossings on the Call-Out Trail. A t-shirt from Duke University was found submerged in the stream, and so it's possible that this shirt belonged to Turek. However, I do want to be clear, this t-shirt was never conclusively linked to him, and his family apparently doesn't necessarily believe it was his. They also found his initials carved into a tree near the stream, which is far from conclusive evidence that he was there, but it still suggests that he might have been.
There's more ore, I
did
feel
find
it.
one source online that said that his family hired a private investigator who later uncovered that an illegal...
Can I turn this ore into an ingot?
...found a backpack at the stream that contained Turek's identification and his credit card. To me, that seems like it would be a really big deal, like kind of a bombshell and conclusive evidence that he was there, but it still suggests that he might have been. And finally, I did find one source online that said that his family hired a private investigator who later uncovered that an illegal camper in the area had found a backpack at the stream that contained Turek's identification and his credit card. To me, that seems like it would be a really big deal, like kind of a bombshell in the case, but I was only able to find this mentioned in one source, and it was like a Facebook post too, so I'm pretty skeptical about that piece of information, but I don't know if it's true or not. Clearly, we don't
Can I get a
really know
horse?
what happened to Bradford Turek, but we do know with certainty that he parked at the start of the call-out trail and most likely hiked in on it. Many speculate that he got swept away while trying to cross Hanakapi stream, which is entirely possible and definitely would not have been the first or the last time that happened. In fact, it's also possible that Jesse Kleindar maybe met his fate due to the rivers of Call-out or one of the many other dangers that the trail presents. Like I mentioned before, I hiked the Call-out Trail. It was just a few weeks ago, and one of the things that I was the most nervous about beforehand was the river crossings. Under normal conditions, these river crossings aren't that bad. Most hikers won't even need to get their feet wet when crossing them. What makes them so dangerous is that when it rains, rivers rise fast, and they also start moving very, very fast. This wouldn't be a huge deal if it didn't rain very often, but the Nepali coast is basically a rainforest. So multiple confirmed deaths have happened due to hikers being swept away on these rivers during flash floods. And in addition to that, many hikers will cross the stream safely and then come back.
Jesus Christ, dude. You know what you need to do. Fuck.
Making it unsafe to cross back. This essentially leaves them stranded. In 2014, 120 basically a rainforest. Soaked to the bone. Multiple confirmed deaths have happened due to hikers being swept away on these rivers during
And I'm
flash
dead.
floods.
Oh, what?
And in addition to that, many
That was
hikers
total
will cross
death
the
right
stream
there.
safely and then come back to find that the water levels have risen, making it unsafe to cross back. This essentially leaves them stranded. In 2014, 120
Wait, what?
basically a rainforest. Soaked to the bone. Multiple confirmed deaths have happened due to hikers being swept away on these rivers during flash floods. And in addition to that, many hikers will cross the stream safely and then come back to find that the water levels have risen, making it unsafe to cross back. This
See, that's why you need a freaking rock climbing partner, so you get a belay.
121
No, belay.
had to be
Belay.
lifted off
Belay.
the trail due to the
Belay.
stream being uncrossable,
Belay.
including an 18-month-year-old. And in addition to that, many hikers will cross the stream safely and then come back to find that the water levels have risen, making it unsafe to cross back. This essentially leaves them stranded. In 2014, and in addition to that, many hikers will cross the stream safely and then come back to find that the water levels have risen, making it unsafe to cross back. This essentially leaves them stranded. In 2014, 121 hikers had to be airlifted off
There's
the
my
trail
horse.
due to the streams being uncrossable, including an 18-month-year-old baby and a 12-year-old boy. And the rivers aren't the only water-related curse of the Call-Out Trail. Since the trail goes along the coast, there are a few beaches that hikers can stop at, including the famous Call-Out Beach at the very end of the trail. Despite their beauty, these beaches are extremely dangerous. Hanakapi Beach, which is the first beach on the trail just down from the river I previously mentioned.
What are these men hunting for?
My coat. Whoever finds it wins an evening of my company.
Ooh, I found it.
Join them?
Ooh, that's kinky, dude. That's kinky. We get to see some lesbian sex.
I'll be the one to find it. Just you wait and see.
It must be around here somewhere.
Are you sitting on it? No, I gotta look for this comb. Cause I wanna have some lesbian sex with this chick. I don't even know if she's cute, but I just wanna slap tacos. Whatever lesbians call it. I want to slap a taco with you, girl. Let's smack tacos. That's cool. I mean, she lost her comb. She can't be that cute because then she can't clean up. Is it in the water? Are they in the water?
It must be around here somewhere.
Maybe I should read this. Hail, brave champion, come find my comb. It is lost and lying low, where only the courageous go. Be you bold of breath and blood, do not wallow in the mud. Find me by the rushing waters, and be my fish in shining armor. Fish, what? Well, obviously it's in the fucking waterfall.
I'll be the one to find it.
Oh, shut up, dude. You don't have a taco. You can't slap tacos with her. Horsey. I can mount a horse. Why are you crouching? Oh. We're brave. No. I'll start high and then I'll end up low. Yeah. You gotta be high to be brave.
Has allegedly claimed more than 80 lives alone due to the strong rip currents that pull hikers out to sea. The currents at Call-Out Beach have also caused multiple hikers to drown. And while the trail does dip down to these beaches periodically, the crazy thing is, most of the time you're actually walking on cliffs high above the water, which manifests as a whole different part of the Call-Out Trail's curse. The cliffs are perhaps the most Despite their beauty, these beaches are extremely dangerous. Hanakabiai Beach, which is the first beach on the trail just down from the river I previously mentioned, has allegedly claimed more than 80 lives alone due to the strong rip currents that pull hikers out to sea. The currents at Call-Out Beach have also caused multiple hikers to drown. And while the trail does dip down to these beaches, and in addition to that, many hikers will cross the stream safely and then come back to find that the water levels have risen, making it unsafe to cross back. This essentially leaves them stranded. In 2014, 121 hikers had to be airlifted off the trail due to the streams being uncrossable, including an 18-month-old baby and a 12-year-old boy. And the rivers aren't the only water-related curse of the Call-Out Trail. Since the trail goes along the coast, there are a few beaches that hikers can stop at, including the famous Call-Out Beach at the very end of the trail. Despite their beauty,
Oh my god, what?
multiple confirmed deaths have happened due to hikers being swept away on these rivers during flash floods. And in addition to that, many hikers will cross the stream safely and then come back to find that the water levels have risen, making it unsafe to cross back. This essentially leaves them stranded. In 2014, 121 hikers had to be airlifted off the trail due to the streams being uncrossable, including an 18-month-old baby and a 12-year-old boy. And the rivers aren't the only water-related curse of the Call-Out Trail. Since the trail goes along the coast, there are a few beaches that hikers can stop at, including the famous Call-Out Beach at the very end of the trail. Despite their beauty, these beaches are extremely dangerous. Hanakabiai Beach, which is the first beach on the trail just down from the river I previously mentioned, has allegedly claimed more than 80 lives alone due to the strong rip currents that pull hikers out to sea. The currents at Call-Out Beach have also caused multiple hikers to drown. And while the trail does dip down to these beaches periodically, the crazy thing is, most of the time you're actually walking on cliffs high above the water, which manifests as a whole different part of the Call-Out Trail's curse. The cliffs are perhaps the most famous or infamous part of the trail. I'm not particularly afraid of heights, but due to the reputation of the cliffs on this trail, I was actually pretty nervous about it, especially because you have to do them twice. trail is an out and back route. The most famous part of the trail is known as Crawler's Ledge, which is definitely sketchy, but there was also some other questions. And the rivers aren't the only water-related curse of the Colorado Trail. Since the trail goes along the coast, there are a few beaches that hikers can stop at, including the famous Colorado Beach at the very end of the trail. Despite their beauty, these beaches are extremely dangerous. Hanakapiai Beach, which is the first beach on the trail just down from the river I previously mentioned, has allegedly claimed more than 80 lives alone due to the strong currents that pull hikers out to sea. The currents at Colorado Beach have also caused multiple hikers to drown. And while the trail does dip down to these beaches periodically, the crazy thing is, most of the time you're actually walking on cliffs high above the water, which manifests as a whole different part of the Colorado Trail's curse. The cliffs are perhaps the most famous or infamous part of the trail. I'm not particularly afraid of heights, but due to the reputation of the cliffs on this trail, I was actually pretty nervous about it, especially because you have to do them twice because the trail is an out and back route. The most famous part of the trail is known as Crawler's Ledge, which is definitely sketchy, but there was also some other super sketchy parts immediately before and after the ledge.
That's weird to find over here.
Since the trail goes along the coast, there are a few beaches that hikers can stop at, including the famous Colorado Beach at the very end of the trail. Despite their beauty, these beaches are extremely dangerous. Hanakapiai Beach, which is the first beach on the trail just down from the river I previously mentioned, has allegedly claimed more than 80 lives alone due to the strong rip currents that pull hikers out to sea. The currents at Colorado Beach have also caused multiple hikers to drown. And while the trail does dip down to these beaches periodically, the crazy thing is, most of the time you're actually walking on cliffs high above the water, which manifests as a whole different part of the Colorado Trail's curse. The cliffs are perhaps the most famous or infamous part of the trail. I'm not particularly afraid of heights, but due to the reputation of the cliffs on this trail, I was actually pretty nervous about it, especially because you have to do them twice because the trail is an out and back route. So the most famous part of the trail is known as Crawler's Ledge, which is definitely sketchy, but there was also some other super sketchy parts immediately before and after the ledge. There's nothing technical about hiking on these ledges. The trail itself is pretty easy. There's just a really high penalty for any sort of misstep. But despite these ledges being so infamous, I was only able to find a few instances of hikers falling off of them. However, one of these instances is chilling, and to me, it's a clear sign of the curse of the Colorado Trail. In December of 2012, a Japanese visitor to Kauai experienced an absolute nightmare scenario on the trail. The woman was hiking with a man she had met a few days previously on the island when, right great for this, she was picked up and thrown over the edge of a cliff on the Colorado Trail. The man who did this was named Justin Klein, who had previously developed a rap sheet in Oregon. By some sort of miracle, the woman actually survived this and was able to get rescued. I'm honestly not sure how this happened, but thankfully it did, and the Colorado Trail was temporarily closed while the authorities searched for Klein. Eventually, after a 4-month manhunt, Justin Klein was captured in April of 2013, and that certainly wasn't the only criminal activity to ever have taken place on or near the Colorado Trail. For many years, the Colorado Valley, which the trail is named after, has had problems with illegal campers and squatters. These folks have been blamed for leaving large amounts of trash along the beach and the trail, hindering the pristine environment. In my judgment, it does kind of seem like this problem's getting a little bit better. I didn't notice any blatant signs of squatters when I hiked the trail, although there was one couple on the beach who were very nice. Just seemed like they'd maybe been there for a little bit longer than they should have. Now, of course, this type of illegal activity is nothing compared to throwing someone off a cliff. But I just want to stress that the squatting in the Colorado Valley was pretty rampant. It wasn't just limited to like a few communities over the years. There was quite a few people doing this, and quite a few people have gotten arrested for it. As far as I'm aware, other than the case of the woman being thrown off the cliff, I don't think these squatters have ever harmed anybody, but it still adds to the creepiness of the Colorado Trail, knowing that there could be some desperate squatter living in the woods just off of the trail. Once again, I didn't experience this personally, but I did talk to another hiker who said he made a wrong turn on the trail and ended up walking down a little bit and actually did find like a little homeless encampment, and it really wasn't that far away from the trail. And it is also worth mentioning that my understanding anyways is that the squatting in the Call-Out Valley was much more rampant
Maybe
back
he
in
has to go.
2008 than it is these days, aka when Jesse Plengar went missing. What is perhaps
Another
the
ball of yarn.
previous and most recent sign of the Call-Out Trail's curse happened just a few months ago in February of 2023. You can't make this stuff up, folks. Once again, I didn't experience this personally, but I did talk to another hiker who said he made a wrong way around the trail and ended up walking down.
Is this where you call home?
My name is Eric Loyalskull. The great King Ragnar Lothbrok named me such. When we fought tearing up the fields of England, we built families, overthrew kingdoms, sailed mountains.
I need to go to sleep again.
Now he is gone.
All of Norway laments the passing of King Ragnar. I cannot imagine the sorrow his warriors now feel.
And actually did find like a little homeless encampment, and it really wasn't that far away from the trail. And it is also worth mentioning that my understanding anyways is that the squatting in the Call-Out Valley was much more rampant back in 2008 than it is these days, aka when Jesse Plengar went missing. What is perhaps the creepiest and most recent sign of the Call-Out Trail's curse happened just a few months ago in February of 2023. You can't make this stuff up, folks. Human teeth were found along the trail. You heard that right. About a dozen human teeth with no other signs of bones or remains were just found on the trail. Just the teeth. It seems like this would be a pretty big deal, right? Especially given the history of some of the disappearances and the infamous nature of the Call-Out Trail. But all I found were a few local news articles mentioning it, and that's pretty much it. I did read that the teeth were partially decayed and that the Kauai Police Department was, quote, working to determine
when you're ready.
Very well. For Ragnar Lothbrok, the true king of Norway.
Oh, shit, what am I doing? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What are we doing? What the fuck? Oh, am I supposed to kill him? Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck was that, dude? Now I gotta go up in the cave again? What the fuck? Did I get some iron? Yep. And oh my god, dude. I gotta recollect the stupid iron later.
if the teeth may be part of an ancient Hawaiian burial or possibly linked to one of the dozens of unsolved missing persons cases on Kauai. Hopefully in time we'll know who these teeth belong to and what the story is, but for now I think it's fair to just chalk it up to the curse of the Call-Out Trail. Now for the record, I do want to say that despite all these dangers and the weirdness and creepiness of the Call-Out Trail, if you're an experienced hiker and you know how to keep yourself safe when it comes to bad weather and river crossings, you're going to be just fine on this trail. I was just fine when I hiked it every single day. People that aren't experienced, although I certainly would recommend that, and they're just fine. I will say though, after doing thousands of miles over the years on the East Coast, the West Coast, even a little bit in the Rockies, the Call-Out Trail was just different than anything I've ever done. Maybe I just psyched myself out a little bit due to the trail's infamous nature. That's definitely possible, but I don't know, it just felt like on this trail the stakes were a little bit higher and there was just less room for error. And in addition to that, there was parts of the trail where something just felt off to me, especially around the 5-mile marker. And that makes sense, because the 5-mile marker of the Call-Out Trail.
But I have a better proposition than a rousing hunt. If you are a true Drengr, warrior with honor running like sunlight in your veins, then you may help me fulfill.
Ooh, you're gonna get it, bro. My horse is coming, or my clan, either of them. Whatever. I'm gonna give you one last chance, buddy. If you don't die...
A long way from any warm hearth, warrior. Is this where you call home?
My name is Eric Loyalskull. The great King Ragnar Lothbrok named me such. When we fought tearing up the fields of England, we built families, overthrew kingdoms, sailed mountains, fought for whole seasons. Now he is gone.
All of Norway laments the passing of King Ragnar. I cannot imagine the sorrow his warriors now feel.
We are but 6 who remain. His most loyal Drengir. Yet without his guiding light, his strength and vision, we are lost. It was in this cavern that I knew my life was tied to Ragnar's. We were young, hunting a bear, when we chanced upon this spot. He killed it with nothing but a knife, leapt on its back.
Wait, I can't listen to shit. I need to close that window. Goddamn sun.
Held tight, writhing like a fly on a dragon, he stayed put.
Wow.
And it was done.
Beautiful.
Together we celebrated the kill, as if we had felled the beast together. That is when I knew I would live and die for this man. I did not die beside my lord in Ali's pit of snakes, but I can make amends. Fight me, warrior. Send me to meet him in Odin's hall.
It is with great honor I will fight a true Drengr. When you're ready.
Very well. For Ragnar Lothbrok, the true king of Norway. For glory, for the wandering Drengir, do I raise my blade.
Oh god. I am not ready for this.
Your time's up!
Oh, no. What, dude? I'm dodging. What the fuck, bro? Okay. Fuck this. That was dumb as fuck.
Not now. But I have a better proposition than a rousing hunt. If you are a true Drengr,
No, fuck you.
honor running like sunlight in your veins, then you may
I'm out.
fulfill.
But I'm just gonna go look for that comb. I thought the comb was here. That was dumb. Just wanna have some lesbian sex with that chick. Smash some tacos with each other. Bleep, 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 bleep. Go through this. Go through this. Come on, let's go to the cave. Or, let's get out of this cave. Oh, this is so dumb. Maybe I can get a horse. What's over here? Nope, no comb here.
Played a significant role in the disappearance disappearance of Jesse Pinegar. Jesse Pinegar did seemingly vanish into thin air, but that doesn't mean that he didn't leave behind some clues about where he had been and maybe what had happened to him. A few months after his disappearance, Jesse Pinegar's family got some new information about their son. About 5 miles into the call-out trail, a hiker had discovered an abandoned campsite that looked somewhat suspicious, and because of this, the hiker reported it. Pinegar's father flew to Kauai for a second time to investigate this, and at the campsite he found his son's iPod and some other various personal belongings. However, he did not find Jesse's wallet, his cell phone, or, bizarrely enough, a, quote, chunk of change that Jesse was apparently known to hide in trees nearby when he was camping. But either way, this seemed like a pretty promising lead, but unfortunately it did not yield any results. Jesse Pinegar was still nowhere to be found, and if I was going to stick to the theme of this video, I would just nonchalantly blame that on the curse of the call-out trail and move on. And I do think that the trail's curse plays a role in this. Obviously, that is the point of this video. But there is another side to the search for Jesse Pinegar that I haven't really seen talked about in the media very much, and that would be the way that the police in Kauai did or perhaps didn't handle Jesse's case. I had the pleasure of speaking with Jesse Pinegar's sister, Nikki, as well as a few other family members, and they were all very adamant that the police did not handle his disappearance well.
You see this app right here? It's called Audible. Using just this little app on my phone, I was able to replace my full-time income and quit my job, all because of using Audible.
That's just their side of the story, of course. Maybe there's more to this, but I don't know. They are the family of the missing person, after all, and so I think that their side deserves to be heard. Quoting from an email that Jesse's dad sent me, a couple of weeks after I went on my first search, I received a phone call from someone who had met some hikers coming in from KA Beach to call out. No less than 10 separate hikers told the same story, that at mile 5 they had smelled something terrible. These hikers were familiar with the rotting smell of the two most common critters out there, pigs and goats. This smell was neither a pig nor a goat. The man advised me to call the police and ask them to bring in cadaver dogs to hunt for Jesse or the dead critters. It was the perfect time to do it because the smell was so strong at the time. The police declined to do this. I was very disappointed because it seemed like such an important lost opportunity. This wasn't the only circumstance where the police declined to help look for Jesse Pinegar. In fact, according to his father, they didn't really help him at all. A person at the police department even referred the family to someone outside of the police department, telling them that it was a waste of time trying to get the police to help. Like what? The police also turned over evidence to Jesse's father, and based on his father's judgment, the police should have kept this evidence in order to help with Jesse's case. Once again, this was just their side, only one side of the story, but it is the family's side after all, so I think it's important to get that out there. To this day, we still don't know what happened to Jesse Pinegar. The water below Jesse's campsite was searched by divers who recovered nothing. No additional gear of Jesse's has ever been found, and no new clues have been discovered at all.
No
Pinegar's
fucking
sister,
comb. Where the
Nikki,
fuck is
says
this
that she
dumb
believes
bitch's
her
comb?
brother either fell off one of the many cliffs nearby that area, or was killed by one of the illegal campers in the valley due to all the money that Jesse would have had on it. Both these scenarios are entirely plausible, and it's also entirely plausible that if the police had actually taken any interest in solving this case, then we might have some real answers right now. But we don't. And perhaps the police's disinterest in helping is just yet another sign of the curse of the call-out trail. A curse that runs so deep that I actually didn't even get into all the mysteries that surround it, by the way. If you're interested in learning more about Jesse Pinegar's case, as well as something called Music to His Loss, which is something that his family has experienced, I really encourage you to visit his sister Nikki's blog, which you can find at the URL below. I will also have a link to that in the description. And finally, please keep Jesse Pinegar and his family in your thoughts and in your hearts. Thanks for watching, everybody. I did want to mention one more thing real quick. Jesse Pinegar's sister has been very clear that even all these years later, after her brother had disappeared, his mother's love, faith, and hope for his return or case to be solved has never shaken. And she also wanted me to mention that it's always been a dream of her mother for her family to be able to go to Kauai and to all be together in the last place that Jesse ever was. They have a very, very big family, and so this is a very expensive thing to do. And so they are currently fundraising to try and make that happen. I'm not involved with the fundraising at all, but if you do want to learn more, you can contact Nikki at the email and Instagram.
Where the fuck is this called?
Was a high achiever, full of energy, a real zest for life. Her great loves, her husband Robert, and their shared passion for climbing the world's highest mountains. But deep in the Everest death zone, 8,000 meters up, disaster struck.
Robert Ruffle reached the peak of the world on May 20th, 2016. It was supposed to be the pinnacle of his climbing career, an accumulation of his life's work that had started at 8 years old, but instead, felt empty. It wasn't what he imagined, not because of the accomplishment, but because he stood on the roof of the world alone. His 34-year-old wife, Dr. Maria Stridham, had not been able to reach the summit with him, as she stood just below Rob on the south summit of Everest, completely spent and suffering from high-altitude sickness. But nobody was prepared for what would happen next. This is their story.
Oh, there it is.
Yep, we're back to Mount Everest, a mountain that I find myself spending countless hours reading about, and this week's story is no different as we travel back to the tallest peak on our planet. In May of 2016, Robert Ruffle and his wife Maria Stridham would find themselves at the base camp of Mount Everest, with the goal of finally reaching the roof of the world together, a goal they had been striving towards and manifesting for years. Rob had been climbing since he could walk. When he was 8 years old, he would summit his first peak in the Cathedral Range, and he would never look back. He loved climbing, and after meeting Maria at Queensland Uni while studying vet science, the pair became inseparable. Maria would eventually graduate with a degree in finance, and quickly developed a love for the outdoors alongside Rob.
Dude, get up
after
the fucking ridge!
In Melbourne, Australia, the couple would set a goal together, climb some of the world's highest mountains. The king of them all, Mount Everest. They were both experienced, but the tallest mountain on Earth was a level up from the climbs that they were accustomed to. Both Rob and Maria's family did not oppose the challenge, but they were weary, and several times questioned the pair if they were sure that this is what they wanted. Weeks before their trip to base camp, they would send their wills to their family, further increasing the stress, as it was the first realization that what they were doing was truly dangerous, and Maria's mother would fly to Melbourne just to say goodbye and good luck to her daughter, as she had a feeling that she just needed to see her. Hearing Maria's mother's voice crack while listening to her recount the days before the trip was intense. It made the hairs along my neck stand up. I cannot imagine the feeling, knowing your loved one is about to do something incredibly dangerous, but also that it was something that she felt like she had to do.
I didn't find it.
Even as Rob and Maria's parents waved them goodbye, they still expected to see them come back through that
Okay, fuck this. Fuck this
later,
mission.
just as they always had. For those of you that don't know, 2016 was the first climbing season after the infamous 7.8 magnitude earthquake that would strike Nepal and the surrounding countries in 2015. It was devastating. And even to like she had to do, but even as Rob agreed,
there's no sex for me today.
Later, just as they always had. For those of you that don't know, 2016 was the first climbing season after the infamous 7.8 magnitude earthquake that would strike Nepal and the surrounding countries in 2015. It was devastating.
We must be finished
Even
now.
there's still
The king
remnants
has
of
called for
damage.
his best need, so the talks are concluded. It should be safe to enter. I'm ready to face the thunder. I'll speak with the king now.
Excellent, King Studio. I will take this proposal to my nephew. I believe he will see the wisdom in it.
Good.
It is all I can hope for. May the... May the winds favor your voyage, good Holmer. Eivor, come forward and explain in plain words why you have willfully disobeyed my commands. Do you mock me?
I do not mock you, King. I mean to embolden you against your enemies and your own poor judgment.
You know nothing of my judgment. You know nothing of my plans and strategies.
Sigurd would agree with me.
My son might agree with you, but he would obey me. He knows his place.
Not as well as he knows his father.
Imagine you are harassed by an enemy with warriors that vastly outnumber your own. What profit does open war bring? Would it not be better to work quietly through diplomacy, gaining alliances? Waiting until the day our numbers outweigh our enemies, and our victory is guaranteed.
Do we have any allies to speak of? Or is that your excuse to do nothing?
Your confidence blinds you to so much in plain sight, Eivor. Day and night I toil to forge ties with clans to the north. Very soon you will see the fruits of my efforts. Only then will you understand.
Is that all?
I'm at a loss with you, Eivor. When I took you in as my own, never did I imagine such disrespect from the child of Varian. Your father was a fine man. Just and loyal to me, he died bravely so that we might live.
He died a coward lord. A fate I will not mirror.
Why do you carry such a useless burden? Let it go! Think only of
Let it go!
of your future and the victories at hand.
My honor has been stained. Until it's wiped clean, I want nothing else.
I refuse to pick at that wound again. But if there is something that can chase these shadows from your thoughts...
Another raid.
Sigurd has come! Down at the docks, his ship is here!
Of course. Get the fuck out of the way. Where's the raid? Oh, damn it.
Hey, careful with that one!
Who's that? Nitroglycerin?
Sigurd!
Ah, look at you, blood-soaked drinker! Have you been worrying with them?
Ah, and you! Soul-cured Vikinger. I smell the stink of a dozen kingdoms in your beard.
Brand, my dear wife.
I'm a Spider-Man.
Bringing gifts.
Oh, that's kinky.
And new friends, I see.
Yes. Basim and Hyde. We met in Miklagard, and they showed me her buried secrets.
We are grateful to Sigurd for his invitation and eager to pay tribute to your king.
My brother is always very careful with the company he keeps. If you're standing safely beside him, he must like you.
Save the introductions until our bellies are full. I will see my father. Tell him of my time away.
Oh, are these the assassins?
They told us Eivor the Wolf-Kissed was captured by Kjotve's men.
They must have cut the tail short. I killed my captors and recovered my crew. For that your father scolded me. You know where I stand, brother. Nothing short of war will dislodge Kjotve from our lands. But he disagrees.
I know. Father thinks too much and acts too little. Today that changes. I promise you. By the winter's end, the name Kjotve the Cruel will be a curse on the lips of a drunken fool.
My son! Welcome home.
Father.
Tonight we feast and celebrate your return, Sigurd. The tables are laid with barley and lamb, bread and mead.
And no more, I beg you. I want nothing you would not serve a thrall. Let me be the one to honor you. I bring gifts and tales from faraway lands. After 2 winters away, I am full up with both.
Very well, very well. Come inside.
And when we are fat and satisfied, Father, we will talk of Kjötve and his clan, and how we may end their terror, once and for all. He has dogged us too long, shamed us for too many seasons. I know this. Eivor knows this. It ends now.
Yes, of course, when the time is right.
Through Rusland we barreled down the Volga River, raiding as we went. Shadowy tribes hurling spears at our ship. At Miklagard, we saw men bedecked in riches as vibrant as the Bifrost itself. And these we took for our troubles, of course. We sailed to Rome, then Africa, past oceans of sand, warriors of all colors, and beauty the eyes must weep to behold. And now I have returned, with riches and glory to share with my family, my friends, my eyes-forged Strengir. So take what you desire from my hoard. For this is only a taste of things to come. Tomorrow, the Raven clan starts anew.
Skål, Sigurd.
Skål! And you, Eivor, come. I have something special for you.
Oh shit, what am I doing? What am I supposed to do? Don't make me fucking dance again, please. Please. Unless she does that dirty dance where she like shakes her booty.
Warmer, but with less space to stretch my arms and legs. Are you not happy to see your husband return? Of course. But it has been so long he seems a stranger to me. 3 winters we are married and he has been away for 2. Can you not rekindle the flame that once burnt hot? When he crawls into bed to warm me, as you say, it will be with farts and honeyed breath. Ah, we should all be so lucky.
That was it? Alright, let's go dance now. Nope, not you. I don't want to talk to you. You stink. It's the Freemason.
Yes? And you are Eivor?
I am. I hope this ruckus does not overwhelm you. We tend to drink and talk at equal speed.
Not at all. The wood
No
salt from your
problem.
fire pit does sting the eyes.
Pour nous tout.
Warmth is welcome.
Parlez-vous?
Must be rather warm where you live.
Where I live changes from week to week.
Je change
I am with my
de lit.
mentor, Basil.
Your mentor? For what cause?
A noble one. A cause as true as the world is old. But let us leave it at that for now.
I understand. But if you hope to stay tight-lipped for the rest of the night, keep clear of Tekla's meat.
Ne pour pas.
Ah,
Merci
thank you for the warning.
de m'avoir
It will not be a problem.
prévenu. Sorry, I can't read French. Is this it? Do I need to speak to... Did I speak to the king? No, I only spoke to this thick girl. I want to get up and personal with him.
Sigurd has raised the reputation of his clan to new heights, Lord. We could not have asked for a more joyous return.
Oh, but we could have. Had Sigurd spent his last 2 winters here, in Fornburg, defending our lands, we might have been rid of Kjötve by now.
Oh, it's a little raw, dude.
More warriors to fight.
You guys are gonna get listeria. Listeriosis, man. You don't want that shit. You don't want that shit, man. Cook your pork more.
Only buys us time before our end.
You talk like a man with 1 foot in Helheim. Have you no plan of your own to rid this land of our enemy? Will it fall to Sigurd and me?
I thought I didn't get a tattoo. What the fuck?
It will fall to you and Sigurd to accept it. And I must have your word that you will.
If you so order it,
You'll have my
it
twerk.
will be done.
Shake it, girl.
You have my axe until the end.
We shall see.
By the way, do you have a comb I can borrow? Start asking people for random combs. Oh, I thought I was gonna eat. You're not gonna eat? Girl. You need a steak. You need some listeria.
You're Basim,
You have a good memory.
and you have no mead. Can I fix that?
Sigurd spoke often of you on our journey. Called you his right arm, a celebrated warrior. I am honored to meet you.
Likewise, Basim. And how did you come to meet my brother?
He sat down in Constantinople some months ago to rest and resupply, he told me. But I knew otherwise. Men with eyes that gleam like his are always up to something more. I think he wished to raid the Hajj of Sophia.
That sounds right.
I will not bore you with the details of our meeting. But I liked your brother from the first. I saw something in him that captivated me. As if a forgotten memory of an old friendship had suddenly resurfaced.
He has that effect on people. Enjoy your evening, Basim.
Bro, you didn't even get him the mead. The fuck? Alright, let's dance. Twerk it, girl, twerk it. That's how I dance. Check it out, check it out. Okay. Well, let's get going with this mission.
I thought long and hard on a gift worthy of you.
You have snared my curiosity, brother. What is it?
Not yet. Drinks first.
Panka?
To my first night in Thornburg in 02 winters. It must end with me soaked and wall-eyed, shouting at the shadows of trolls.
And you want me to sail with you on these honey waves?
Yes. You are stuck with me, Drinker. Now drink.
No, no, no. You're gonna make me thirsty. They poisoned him.
You would put Thor to shame.
Forgive me. On your first day back, I should have let you win.
Gods, you should have let me start.
It is good to have you back, Sigurd.
Yes. I've missed this terribly. When I first met Basim, he regaled him with tales of our homeland. And it was then I felt a heart longing to return at once. Come.
Of course, they always look suspicious. Come on, dude, you guys gotta blend. You're like the worst assassins.
These excellent men were my shepherds through much of their homeland, the Abbasid Caliphate. They are a clan, not joined by blood, but by a common idea. A brotherhood of shadows executing their own form of justice. In my time with them, they shared many of their most hidden...
And they stick out like a fucking sore thumb, dude.
And now, I gift one of these secrets to you.
Oh, fucking course. Oh my god, these things, they've been around for ages, I guess. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? Why are you giving her the weapon? A thing of beauty? It looks harmless.
Beautiful craftsmanship. What kind of smith makes a weapon like this?
It is less a weapon than a tool. One we have used for centuries to fight injustice and evil.
Mentor, I must protest. This is deeply unorthodox. Our wristblade is a sacred
Do
tool.
not make a fetish out of cold metal, Heike. What matters is the mind of the one who wields it. Please, try it on. The blade should ride on the underside of your arm to conceal it from your front.
I have no wish to hide this, and I would rather not make the same mistake you two have.
Oh, did he cut off his finger? Is he missing a finger? Was he missing a finger? I didn't see. Oh, he is missing a fucking finger. Oh my god, no.
But you must learn how to use it effectively.
Outside, this is not something for all eyes.
Lead on.
I guess I never thought about that. It's like, yes, you could lose a finger.
This clan of yours, it has a name.
Indeed. But among the tenets of our creed is a vow to never reveal too much to outsiders. In time, you may learn more. May have ears.
I look forward to it.
Here, let me lead you through our most basic techniques. Wielded with skill and care, a blade delivers a singular killing blow. As you near your target, find your window to strike. Timing is essential.
Oh, wow. Gotta be particular.
Nicely done.
I have not seen a blade so sharp.
Some targets are trickier than others. Keep that in mind before you strike.
A decent attempt.
Take that one down from the ledge.
Where? Oh. Bro, there's like a perfect rock that you can climb right here. Oh my god, dude, are you fucking dumb? No.
Exactly, just like that.
How about a challenge? Leap down upon that target from above.
Finally, I can do some assassination. Now? What's
Use
up?
your surroundings when possible. Strike from that haystack, for instance. A perfect strike.
Hello. Okay, now this game got fun. I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to do this. Now can I get a gun?
To join us?
Not that I am aware.
Why offer her the blade? Surely we have more.
Hush. That's it. You wield the blade well. Let us leave Eivor to enjoy her gift in peace. Come.
Do I loot this body?
Eivor, let us walk to the docks and take in the night air.
Oh.
What do you make of my new friends?
They seem generous and menacing in equal measure.
I know what you mean. They have learning too. They wield numbers and writing as if it were magic. Basim has shown me so much about the world, all of which I will share with you.
Maybe share a jacket with her, because please, she looks like she's freezing.
Oh, I miss the smell of this land.
Have you returned?
Could you even smell, bro? You probably have a cold.
Brotherhood.
Leave all that aside, Eivor. Tonight we are family again. The here and now is what matters. Our kinship, our clan, our glory.
Ku Klux Klan.
You're clear-headed.
No, wait, Wu-Tang Clan. What the hell?
We have not had enough of both in recent months.
You flatter
But they are all white, so I mean, it's Ku Klux Klan more or less.
From here to Valhalla, I will always be at your side, Sigurd. Always.
This fjord has grown too small to contain me, or I too large. There is so much more beyond these stony fangs that rise around us. England, Ireland, Francia, all greener pastures, ripe for the plucking. Tomorrow, we make new war on Kjotve, and reclaim the lands he took from us. And from there, we build a kingdom for us.
I'm with you. Only say the word.
Good. Get some rest, and return here at first light.
Yay! Sleepy time! I'm sleeping now, right here. Oh, she's gonna have a wet dream.
You will betray.
No, this is wrong. That cannot be right. Odin fought against his fate. It can be
Dude,
done.
she doesn't take that off. She's gonna stab herself in their hand. Now you're gonna have a worse problem than missing a finger. You're just gonna have a blade through your hand.
Shit. Kjotve's warriors.
Yay! Oh shit, I should probably use these skills. Yeah. I'm gonna use some of these skillets. Can I? What does reset mean? Oh, okay, just take it back, alright. What is Raven and Wolf Align gear? What the fuck is this shit? What is this? Oh, damn, I guess I should have kept going this way. Fuck. Now I need 4 more points. Fuck.
This one should not have come alone. I should find the others.
No, don't carry. What the fuck are you doing? What? Drop. Why would I place them? Oh, of course, my rations would be full. Who's that? Is that a leather? Nope. Je suis non. Je ne sais pas. Oui, oui, whoa, whoa. Is that a little kid? This is a fat little kid. Bro, hit up a fucking mountain, bro. You gotta go on a hike or something, dude. This is a fucking chub little fuck. Hey, have you seen any bad guys? No? Okay. Oh, maybe talk to this guy. What is this?
Caught anything? Not today. The fish aren't biting. Too many passing boats churning the water.
I lack the patience for pole fishing. I would have better luck with my bow.
Shooting fish with a bow. That could work.
I have been wanting to try that. Bow fishing. But like I said, I mean, I don't really do fishing that much. It's not that I feel bad for the fish, because I do kind of feel a little bit bad for the fish that we're just fucking with them. Now, especially with the fucking bow and arrow, that'll definitely fuck them up. So you definitely have to eat that fish now. Can't just catch and release. What are you doing, bro? Hit the mountains. Shit. I'm starting to believe there's like find and kill all of Quadrove's. Oh. It's guiding me now. Oh, wow. I'm starting to think this fat kid's a spy. There's no way he's a Viking. You a spy? Maybe we should sit down for some... Are you a spy? I'm just gonna start killing everyone. Are you a spy? Just start killing everyone. Well, if everyone's dead, that means all the spies are dead. you a spy? Bitch. I knew it. He was a spy. Oh, I see them. Dude, I'm pretty sure the spies have left already. Are you a spy? Ah! What the fuck was that?
Toby, trading a needle for an arrow.
Can you teach me the art of archery?
I would be happy to.
Oh, it's the archer girl. The archer girl. Where you going? Guys, help me. I don't know what I'm doing. I lost a finger already. Ah, guys, what do you do with the when you lost a finger? Over here, there's a bag over here? Is that like a bag of weed? Oh, dude, I forgot to check upstairs. I'm stupid. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Get up there. Bro, you just climb. You can do this. I know you can. I've seen you do it before. How does one go about finding a spy? Dude, I don't see anyone. And if they're a spy, I mean, dude, they're hiding. How could I catch them if they're hiding? Are you a spy? Oh, dude, let me dance. Show me how to dance. Get the fuck out of the way, kid. They're not out here? Fuck me, dude. What the fuck?
Come and drink. This is a the gods.
Maybe if I get drunk. Maybe if I get a little drunk. What is this? I don't want to read. Could it be here?
Sven, have you designed any new tattoos?
A few worth looking at.
See you later, Sven.
Sure.
Like, fuck your tattoos, bro. You're no fucking ink master. Dude, you didn't climb the... What the... fuck? Oh, there's a spy right there. You a spy, little kid? What is this? Oh shit, I think I might have to go. You have the worst aim, girl. Wait, how does this wake you up, dude? And now you can't even find a single fucking spy. Okay, this is just dumb. Is that a spy? That's a tree. Okay. This is like the hardest game of hide and seek, dude. I'm sure there was only one spy. I'm sure he was not even a spy. He was just lost. Like, bro, this is not my camp. How fucking drunk was I?
I have a bad feeling. Just the three of us. We should return.
Whistling Diesel! Stealthy. Taking down opponents one at a time can be the best course of action. Reveal nearby enemies using Odin's sight when in proximity and hidden space. Attract them using a whistle. Okay, that's cool. Is there another guy? Where's the other guys? Oh no!
Sigurd must know about this.
Oh, for sure, bro. For sure. Maybe read this? No, that's dumb. Okay, yeah, I gotta go. I'm on my way to the mountains.